Hello to you both. Big fans of you, of the show, of everything. So really cool to chat with you right now.
Well, thank you. Hello. Hello, hello.
I'm going to start with a question for both of you, actually. Can you compare and contrast your first day on the set of season one to your first day on the set of season two? How similar or different were they for you as actors? And Bella, let's start with you.
Well, I'm going to do our first days together. Our
Yeah.
first day together on season one.
Quite similar, actually. Circumstance, physically,
Yes.
interior,
True.
set, studio.
Yes.
The logistics were really shockingly similar.
That is true. I hadn't even thought about
And
that.
Craig was directing.
But we didn't know each other at all.
Yeah.
The first time. But I remember you tried to make me say to Craig, I'm not doing any of that.
Yeah.
And I was too shy and scared to do it. And so I did it and then was like, Pedro told me to. And then season two was completely different.
Just came naturally to you.
Yeah,
You were like,
just
no, I'm not doing any of
not
that.
doing any of that. And we knew each other. So there was none of this like shyness.
Yeah.
We were making each other laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. They were kind of like an anchor. Because I felt like I was stepping into something sort of new, and you were already there.
Season two?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were already there working away.
I've been there years.
Yeah. And yeah, years of energy built into starting season two. And then I roll in and I'm like, what?
And confirm.
Can confirm.
Amazing. Pedro, this picks up 5 years after the first season. How has Joel and Eddie's relationship changed in that time?
Well, there's a really fascinating gap of time between the end of season one and the start of season two. And the way that whatever that missing period is for the audience, the way that it authors the dynamic between us is kind of the antithesis of where they get to by the end of season one.
Mm-hmm.
Without, I would say, before the lie.
Before the lie, yeah.
You know,
before that last episode.
Because even if we're conscious of it or not, I feel like, at least in the way that I played it and understood it, that once I lie to you, I've like crossed some invisible line, some invisible point of no return.
Yeah.
That I'm not aware of in my frontal lobe.
Yeah.
But and I think that you have a weird feeling, and that's why you asked me to tell you the truth. You asked me to swear.
Yeah, for sure.
So we both know, but can't face.
Yes, exactly.
So then that kind of informs where we are.
Yeah.
5 years later.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Wouldn't wish it upon anybody.
It's working its days away.
Bella, Ellie's first scene in season two is her fighting, which is different from the game, but I absolutely love that. What can you say about the balance of drama and action in this season, and how much did you enjoy getting to do yourself?
I think there's more action in a lot of ways in season two. Season one was a lot of us just walking around.
Mm-hmm. We called it Walk With Us.
Come walk with us.
Yeah.
Season two is actually still quite a lot of walking, but more, yes, physical, actual fighting from my part. Anyway, I loved it. Some of my favorite days were the stunt days where I got to throw myself around all day. They were so exhausting. Like you do it like once or twice at full energy, and then you have to keep doing it for the rest of the day, which is really fun, but very exhausting. But I had a great time, and the stunt team was so brilliant. Cassandra, my stunt double, would do all the rehearsals for me so I wouldn't get too knackered. She was, yeah, fantastic. So it was really fun. I really enjoyed. That was my favorite sort of new element of the season, was getting to fight and be more like physically engaged.
Yeah. Remind me not to piss you off, because you're clearly a badass. You could kick my ass now, very, very clearly, and I don't want that. I don't want that.
He was trying to rip my right arm out of my socket just a bit ago. She had an entire move. It was like an arm wrestle move, but then yeah, exactly. Like I need to break my shoulder again.
Yeah.
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 Anything for you.
Thanks.
I could talk to you guys all day, but they're telling me to wrap. Pedro, Bella, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the show. I've seen the first episode of the new season, and it is phenomenal.
Thank you, man.
Can't wait to see the rest of it. I'm gonna be playing the game right now. That's how Jack. That's how.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Enjoy.
congratulations. Thanks,
Bye,
guys.
cheers.